Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be looking at the outfits we use when we're fishing for the bluefish with the cut bait. First outfit is what I call the light shark rod. That's our Fenor 5500 that's got 65-pound braid on it. The rod is a 9'3" extra heavy action Tsunami Airwave Elite. The line rating is 20 to 40 pound and the weight rating is 3 to 5 ounces. The only modifications I did to it is I cut the original butt cap off and put a Fuji cap on it, so it shortened the rod about 1 inch or so. And I put some bat tape 4 or 5 inches ahead of the little foregrip here, so she can get both hands when she's fighting the sharks with this. On this exact outfit, which is why I call it the light shark rod, my wife's got 3 big sharks with this. She's got a 6'3" spinner shark, a 5'8" 100-pound blacktip, and a 62-inch blacktip. And then I caught a 5.5-foot blacktip on the rod with our Cabo 80 as the reel, using a little double 6-0 hook rig with the little pieces of cut whiting when we were fishing for the bluefish. So I'll put the links in the description for those videos if you want to check them out. With this outfit, I could throw 4 and 5 ounce sinkers. 6 ounces is a little too much. And a decent sized shark bait. And I'll put the 9.0 Super Mutus and the 11.0 Eagle Claw L204s on this rig. I won't put 10.0 hooks on it. But I have no problem putting the shark rig on this just because this is a pretty stout outfit. Because what we learned 4 or 5 years ago, before we started the channel, was we stopped using the finger mullet or the pieces of finger mullet, and we started throwing the mostly cut whiting. And we started hooking the sharks pretty often. So we lost a lot on her old bait rod setup, which was the 8-foot Tika and the Pin 450 SSG with 30-pound braid. And so I bought this rod and the Fenor 5500 to fish for the bluefish, and then we'd have a chance to catch the sharks. What I didn't know was just how powerful this rod is. It kind of surprised me. I mean, the 100-pound blacktip, she was wearing a chest mount on that video, and the drag clicker is really loud on this. And that just gives you the idea of a power of a blacktip shark, a big one. And this rod really didn't have any problems with it. I was worried that she was going to break it, but, you know, then she turns around and catches the 6'3" spinner shark. So I'm pretty impressed with this thing. That's why I like to throw it quite a bit. But it's a little bulky for my wife to fish for the bluefish. If she's going to grab the rod and put it underneath her arm, it's a little bulky for that. And the Fenor 5500 is a little clunky of a reel compared to the BG 5000. So I run basically light shark rigs on this. This is a lighter 60-pound twisty, 7.5 feet long. So if I put a 30-inch cable rig on this, then the leader's 10 feet long. And that means that you really have a good chance of catching the sharks you hook in the first cut, which is what this is used for. But the next outfit is what my wife uses for the bluefish, but you didn't see it much on the channel because I won't put a shark rig on it. That's why this one was the main one that you see on the channel. That's why she's got all the sharks with it, because we fish with it so much. Because I can take the bluefish rigs off and put a shark rig on it, which I won't do with the next outfit we're going to look at, which is our Daiwa BG 5000. All right, now this is our lighter outfit for throwing the cut bait specifically for the bluefish. I won't put a shark rig on this. That's asking a little too much of this outfit for the shark, even though Once again, I'll put the link in the description. I caught a 5.5-foot blacktip using the same double 6-0 rig that I caught the one with the light shark rod, using the little pieces of cut whiting. So this is our BG 5000. It's got 50-pound braid on it. The rod is a 9-foot medium heavy Tikka TC2. It's the older version of the Tikka. It's rated 12 to 30 pounds for the line rating, and the weight rating is 2 to 6 ounce, but that's overrated. It's really like 2 to 5 because you really can't throw a 6-ounce sinker with this. The only modification I did is I pulled the old butt cap off because it was a little small, and I put a bigger Fuji cap on it. That's the only thing I've done to this. This is a pretty light little setup because the BG 5000 is like 5 ounces lighter than the Fenor 5500, and then this 9-foot Tikka is several ounces lighter than the Tsunami Airwave Elite. But you really don't want to be hooking the sharks with this, even though I caught that one. That I'm going to have her run this instead of her bait rod with the cut bait rigs, because she can cast this. She caught a 40-inch redfish on the rod before we started the channel. Same thing with the little Bluefish rigs, fishing with the little, I think that was 4-0 hooks. But she can cast this rod. She can fish with it underneath her arm to catch the bluefish. She can put it on her hip, or she can put it in her pouch like she does when she's fishing for the sharks. I think if we know by the pull down as we're running over for it, if it's a big shark, I don't know if she's going to be able to catch one on this outfit. This is a pretty damn light outfit for the sharks. But I guess, hopefully we're going to find out. But I just don't want her using her bait rod with the cut bait rigs anymore. But she likes it because it's so light. But I'll just have her use this, even if we have to bring her bait rod in because there's too much current. Because I can throw 4 or 5 ounce pyramid sinkers with this, or a 4-ounce spider weight. And you can fish with this quite a bit, even in the heavy current with a 4-ounce spider weight. So you haven't seen this much on the channel. We fish with a light shark rod more, but I'm going to be getting this out there at least for the next several months anyway, because it's too heavy for her to use as a bait rod. Compared to her star rod, this is a bulky outfit. Compared to the light shark rod, it's relatively light, but it's too heavy for a bait rod, and it's too light for a shark rod. So we're going to put the Bluefish rigs on this instead of her bait rod, and this is what she's going to be using. Hopefully if she hooks a shark, at least she's going to have a chance with it versus her bait rod. So we've been having problems getting to the beach because the conditions have been unusually bad in 2022. I've canceled more trips this year when we wake up in the morning and I look at the radar or windy and the magic seaweed and end up canceling more trips this year than the past 4 or 5 years put together. So I just canceled one this morning because of the rain. So all we got to do now is get to the beach and get these rods in the water. Thanks for watching.